What is up, my Ammonites? It's your boy, Young Guy, and welcome back to the world of Monster Hunter Tri. And yes, as you may have probably noticed already, I actually got a little bit of a new toy on whilst everyone was away, because yeah, the Lance was pretty cool and all, but we'll be saving that for a much different time. So, and if you also remember, we brought a little friend, little acorn buddy, Cha-Cha. And let's go ahead and see what... Alright, time to do some tarnishing, because... Let's go ahead and push the... Alright. Yeah, that'll do for now. Alright. So with that... Yeah, I've been doing a little bit of things here and there, and literally just got myself a haircut and did a bunch of other things while I was gone, so sorry I am a little bit late tonight. But yeah, I've been getting a lot of things done. My house was a bit dark, but it is not anymore. Okay. I have a random question. What if Goku entered the Wukong universe and had teamed up with the Monkey King? You know, that would be a very interesting matchup, if I'm gonna be honest, because if I was to guess, knowing Goku, he would probably want to do a bit of sparring with the Monkey King. And depending on whether or not there are any gods that are causing trouble, they'd probably team up and do a lot of Kamehamehas, a lot of swinging of the staff, that sort of thing. But yeah, who knows what the matchup would look like, because if you guys actually remember, Goku was actually inspired by the Monkey King himself, so which is gonna be the better character? The copy or the original? That is gonna be the very interesting matchup, if we're gonna be honest. Field report day 040. Alpha, what are you doing here? Didn't I torch you once or 5 times already? Are you trying to do a scouting mission? Are you gonna try to challenge me again? I will send the Doom Dragon against you again! Yeah, I got my eye on you, Alpha. But if you wanna... But yeah, anyway, we're gonna do a little bit of a field adventure. And gonna go to the deadliest catch. Alright, pay for our meal. Another hybrid war rival. Yeah, no, it's actually the same guy. Yeah, look, yeah, I can't believe you. All right, we're good to go there. All right, let's go ahead and check the item pouch. Okay. Got the bug net, and... Ooh. I want to consider emptying that pouch a little bit later, but who's watching us? Okay, okay, Alpha, who's watching us? Is there a little something you want to tell me? Something you're trying to challenge me? Some hybrid that's been unleashed here again? Because if you're wanting that, I can unleash one of my hybrids and torch it again. The last... I know, right? You would think after like 2 or 3 different battles from 4 to 5 hybrids that I've unleashed, you would think it would warn. But apparently there's a little bit of something going on, which I will not specify here because we are a very wholesome channel. Ah, look at those falls. You see, this is how good old originality came from. Look at it. So beautiful. And now I'm gonna go ahead and come here, grab the map. He's very persuasive? You mean persistent? Yeah. Yeah, that would be the word I would have used if I'm gonna be honest. Now, let's see here. Let's do some exploring. There's not much of a panic here. Yeah, my honey, the me. Yeah, it's definitely a very refreshing tropical paradise. Get to level 7 cleric. Where are you infiltrating? Why are you 51? What are you doing here, Alpha? Jeez. Otherwise, what? Oh boy. Guys, we just lost a viewer. Get a little. Let's go ahead and leave a moment of silence for our rival. Oh, sorry, that moment just passed. I gotta go. Yeah, that has gotten into something real. Okay. Don't leave us suspended, Alpha. Who is it you're trying to... What is it this time? You're leaving us hanging. All right. Glowing eyes? Okay. I was gonna be nice, but you really cross the line! Enough! Counted the Indominus 2.0? Probably! It was how the rivalry started, if we're gonna be honest. Thanks. Now. sister is watching. What are you doing? What do you mean, big sister? Where are you at? Where you at? The same factory as made Big Daddy? What is going on here? Oh, what is this fan fiction in my... What is this facility infiltrating in my chat? Even if I did face this hybrid abomination, my current power of a Bakugan would not be enough to infect it. Yeah, maybe it is a new hybrid, who knows? Oh, but the suspense is killing me. Okay, I think that should be enough killer beetles. Now let's go ahead and kill the rest. This would be the right habitat. Find the doctor. Dr. Emil Vargas? Okay. What is going on here, Alpha? What is going on out here? What is this crazy fan fiction that's going on in my chat? Didn't need it. Okay, that should be good right there. And the others? Oh. Perhaps an emergency from Jurassic World? Probably at this point. I mean, there's a lot of lore going on in this room right now. Even I don't know what this guy is talking about. Yeah, who even knows? The Alpha You're doing xenomorph biology? Is this what I'm going at? Is this what I'm getting at here? Ugh. What is this madness that we're involved in? do it. He's opening a can of worms that went a really big problem with xenomorphs that year. Well, I actually did happen to design the Doom Dragon to actually have lava blood, so I'm pretty sure that Doom Dragon would be able to handle it. Somewhat. Don't go to paddock 1AS class hybrid containment. Why do I smell a video coming aboard? I really smell a video coming from here. Gonna have to really hit this guy hard again. Or somebody hard. Like I just did with that group there. Crap are you pulling up on now? That's what I want to know. Okay, that's done. Alright, now that the Blooded Force is somewhat done, let's go ahead and find out what is going on around here. Okay, gonna store the items, cause I can't carry all this crap. Alright. Do you think there could be a video on his channel we should look on to investigate this unknown hybrid he's blabbering about? Probably. I'll see if there's I'll be sure to do a react sometime or one way or another, cause this is getting, cause at this point it's gonna get kind of ridiculous. Just to make her again. Dr. Wu? Don't tell me you're making Indominus again! Alright. I'm just gonna ignore, pretend like it never happened. Indoraptor or another version of the Scorpius Rex? You know what? At this point, I think I'll take just about any kind of lore at this point, because this is becoming absolute madness and chaos. had to sell that away. I'll be taking these. All good there. Oh wait, what? Saw something new. Not gonna waste my time with that. And oh wow, I am low on funds. Hold on. I'm gonna have to see what the heck is going on here. Let me just go on over here and find out what is going on in my chat. Hold on, I'm starting to get a little nosy now. Hold on. All right, let me, hang on, let's see. Oh. G. Okay, let's see. Alpha G. All right. Okay, so apparently. Hold on. I guess we're gonna have to name Solara. Well, I'm actually just happened to be looking up whatever it is that's going on here. Names revealed. Yeah, let me just go ahead and switch over here. Okay. Boop. All right. Now, I guess I'm gonna have... All right, let's go ahead. I guess we're doing a live reactor then. I mean, normally I was gonna just, play a little bit of try here and there, but apparently something interesting has been going on, so I guess we're doing that today. All right, Alpha, what do you have for us? But at the final part, oh, we love the death of Mason. Yep, I definitely remember causing that. This is where it all started. I'm guessing this is Isla Sorna. Alpha Industries made a decision. They decided to send Mason to Nublar to try and put an end to the Indominus Rex 2.0 plague. Alpha Industries stealth drones to track Mason's movements. So far, there was nothing. Until Mason encountered the Indominus 2.0. Both Mason and the Indom fought. It was an intense fight. Somehow Mason was able to outsmart and kill the first Indom 2.0. But then he heard something come from the forest. More Uh-oh. 3-1? 1 was intense, but 3, that's suicide. But Mason didn't care. He just wanted to put an end to one of these demons. Took down one, but the other two calculated their attack on him. Mason nearly lost his life, but he managed to use the environment to kill the other. The last one tore him up, ripping him and tearing his neck and left arm. Mason used what left of his strength and finally killed. After fighting 4 Indoms, 2.0 is getting out of the forest. Mason's body couldn't handle the pain anymore. And then he died. Fell to the sandy ground, bleeding. Died on the sand. Oh, hold on, weird. Hang on, let's go ahead and do a recap. Hold on, what is going on with my... What is going on with my... Okay. What is going... Okay, that should do it. Okay, is that... Okay, that's better. That's working now. Okay. Okay, you guys see it now? Are we good? Alright, I'm gonna assume that's good. Alright, Death of Mason. Take 2. Warning, blood at the final part. Yeah, we're expecting lots of blood anyway. This is where it all started. Alpha Industries made a decision. They decided to send Mason to Nublar to try and put an end to the Indominus Rex 2.0 plague. Alpha Industries sent stealth drones to track Mason's movement. So far, there was nothing. Until... Mason encountered the Indominus 2.0. Mason and Indom fought. It was an intense fight. Mason somehow was able to outsmart and kill the first Indom 2.0. But then he heard something coming from the forest. More Indoms came out. Mason was outnumbered 3-1. One was intense, but 3, that's suicide. But Mason didn't care. He just wanted to put an end to these demons. He took down one, but the other 2 calculated their attacks on him. Mason nearly lost his left arm, but he managed to use the environment to kill the other. The last one tore him up, ripping him, tearing his neck and left arm. Mason used what left his strength and finally killed the last Indom. After fighting 4 Indoms, getting out of the forest, Mason's body couldn't handle the pain anymore. And then he fell to the ground, sandy ground, bleeding to his death. Died on the sand. After losing his arm and getting a bite mark on his neck, looks like a claw mark, but okay, yeah. Especially getting claw marks on the body. He was not able to handle the pressure. Even his sail was nearly torn too. Mason died on the beach, staring at the sun till the end. His body was recovered by Alpha Industries. Sir, are you sure you're about adding these genetics? Like I said, death is too good for him. Mason 2.0. hold on, I'm gonna have to... I'm gonna have to save that one for later, but holy crap! So you're trying to cybertize your own hybrid? Is that what I'm looking at here? 'Cause, yeah, things got really dark right there. This hybrid. I mean, I really don't know, but hold on. I'm gonna go ahead and investigate a little bit more, 'cause something ain't adding up. Hang on, let's see here. Hybrid names or spine. Well, I guess we'll just have to find out at a later time. I mean, I guess that's an intro trailer somewhere. Solera. I really have no idea. Maybe it's another hybrid he's making? I don't know. All right. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Let's do a simple... a challenge to... Probably a hybrid to challenge you again, I bet. Probably! At this point, I'm not even surprised. Alright, let's go ahead and grab some mushrooms. Check the post, not the videos. Alright. Let's say posts. What do we have here? What do we have here? Okay, let's see. Utah Hold on, I'm gonna go ahead and check. You made a Utaranus hybrid? Hold on, alright, let's see here. Indominus Saphira. Okay, Tyrannosaurus. Dinachirus. Utah Raptor for pack behavior. Saltwater Crocodile for tail strength and... Dwarf Crocodile. Cuttlefish. Tardigrade. Extreme cold and heat resistance. Snow leopard, dense fur and quadrupedal stance and quiet foot padding. Utaranus, horn brow ridges and feather coat. Great apes. Arm strength and intelligence. Ostriches, rapid heating and high-speed sprint, and strong immune system. Well, I'm gonna have... This is actually This is actually legit interesting now. This is actually unique. Way to go. When is this video coming out? So, you got yourself a... Yeah, I'm gonna have to examine this. So, in short, this hybrid is evidently adaptable to extreme temperatures, and I would say it's got some good immune systems. But like I was saying about my about my unique hybrid, about the Dracoraptor, not her genetics? What do you mean, not her genetics? Am I reading this right? Hang on, let's see. Hang on. Serafina and Selena. Is that okay? Hold on. What have we got here? A big sister. Alright, is there any reaction? Let's see here. Be careful, these sisters watching. No, that's not it. What? Huh. Yeah, I'll have to investigate it later. Let's. I've got mushrooms to grab. This is getting yeah, apparently it is. I mean, here I was expecting it to be a simple mushroom, a simple runaround and try, but turns out we're dealing with a little bit more. All right. Okay, that should do it. Is what we do now that what this hybrid is. Bigger than our sisters. Oh boy. Hang on, let's see here. Solar. Bigger than her sisters. So what exactly is this Solala? Could she still an apex predator? Yeah, that is a good question. What is this big sister creature that you're bringing up? There's a lot. Apparently, there are a lot of things that you're trying to bring to my table again. I'm assuming there's some sort of owl DNA somewhere for silent movement. Maybe. Well. Yeah, don't mind me if I go ahead and pause real quick. I'm just, having some dinner right now. But, yeah. Don't mind me. I'm just gonna, go ahead and talk her a little bit, because this lore is starting to get good. Alright, let's... I'll be taking over this conversation. My Alan J. Mercer? I'm head scientist of mysterious nocturnal... I see you're intrigued by my creations of what me and my team have done. Alpha Indies. Made up of different specific DNA of the most powerful dinosaurs and the most powerful animals in her arsenal. Oh, this is... Don't mind me if I, try to grab the popcorn. Hold on real quick. Hold on, I'll be right back again. You're talking inspiration from the Dr. Morea. Well, since you're the one who came over to my jet again, you may as well cough them up now. I mean, you've seen my hybrids and... Well... I already torched all of your other hybrids once or twice before, so may as well cough it up now. Yeah, there are a lot of secrets, apparently. So many conspiracies, so many plot twists, so many what is happenings. Well, I guess only one question. If I had in mind, what kind of monster did you cook up in that lab that will lead you to your downfall? Okay, apparently there's a lot of lore that's taking over my show now. I'm just gonna read things as things happen, I guess. Whatever hybrid you mean, made, I seen a lot of movies and involve a mad scientist creating life that led him down to his downfall. Monster, I'll have you know my creations are treated as amazing animals, not monsters like how InGen did. Yeah, but you're still kind of treating them like bioweapons, so... That's not exactly a strong defense. I mean, granted, that's kind of hypocritical for me to say. I mean, I created a lot of hybrids myself, but at least I gave them good environments to live on. But no one has the right to play God. Ooh, things are getting good. There's a lot of plot lines going on. Alright, yeah, don't mind me if I eat in the background and read things as loud as it continues, cause suddenly things are just getting a little bit interesting. Who says I'm playing God? No. I haven't been playing God, I've been playing human? What? Bro, I don't think you understand that you are messing with forces that no one should be controlling! What are you doing, Alpha? Have you gone completely mad? Or whoever's behind in the chat? Oh, I really need to hydrate. Hold on. Oh. Oh. Believe me, you may not be like InGen, but no different than the company who built that place. That's the Jurassic Park 3 reference. Yeah, this... How is this Seriously, how is this happening? I mean, I thought it was just gonna be a Monster Hunter gameplay, but then suddenly it turns into a sort of lore fanfiction here. What is going on here? Ugh. Well, I I guess I'll just have to go ahead and get going. Well, Mr. Young Guy, allow me to introduce myself. I am Alan J. Mercer, the head scientist of Alpha Industries. Well, hello to you too, Mercer. Hey, is this a prototype is it too late to ask if you are some sort of virus monster that's in there? Cause I think I see a familiar connection here. Oh, by the way, nice moves on making all those monsters that you sent to challenge me. They were very good target practice. And then there's Dr. Frankenstein himself. Exactly! That is something that should not be happening, especially since we're considering you're making human parts. I've seen this movie before. Usually the scientist is the one who ends up being killed by his own creation. Yeah, exactly. Well, except for me, I've been a little extra careful. But never mind about my situations, but my boy, I don't think you understand what's going on here. What kind of content is going on around here? How did this happen? Well, let's just do I guess I'll just go ahead and get going, because apparently there's something going on here, and I'm actually curious about this Solarian thing. As the head of the Alpha Industries, I'll give you on video that reveals only some of mine, but not all of them. Well, I guess we'll just have to find out when they are released, so I'll be waiting for you, Alex Mercer. I'll be torching them again. Yeah, that is probably involved his hybrid gonna get his butt kicked by your hybrids again. Exactly! I'll just torch him again! And again! And again once more! But anyway, guys, I guess I'm gonna have to end it here, because suddenly things got a little bit interesting. So if you like this, brief and somewhat surprising twist, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, all that jazz, and get looking today. And as always, Ammonites, I'll see you at the next time.